Hey there, how's it going? We're on a live stream now, trying to build something I've not tried before. This is, well, as you can see from the corner of the screen, the Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters. I'm not just going to try and build the Ecto 1 though. Oh, let me just get that off. I don't want to delete anything. Hey there, it wasn't. How are you? Welcome to the stream. You are the first one to join me. I'm trying to build the Ecto 1 potentially, and possibly some of the building here from Ghostbusters. Hey Nathan Burton, how's it going? Hi Nightcraw, welcome to the stream. As you can see there in the corner, I've got the Ecto 1. I'm also kind of working on a build here, which doesn't look much at the moment. We're going to put a little bit of paint on this and get it looking a little bit better. I'm going with a very simple layout for now. I'll probably work on the layout of the building later on, but this is going to be the firehouse that the Ghostbusters use, like the headquarters. I do believe the stairs were kind of around here to go down to the basement, which had the containment unit in, and the switch that the I can't remember what he was, the health inspector or whatever he was, turned off. It's going to be down here, and I've got some extra space to put some more rooms down here. Like the video game had a few extra rooms around the back here, so I'll probably put some things down there. But I'm not going to do all that in the stream. I'm going to do that at a later date, so we'll get the basics done. Probably going to work on the car more than anything, but I want to just slap up a few walls and get some paint on this first. Hey there, Aaron Kettles and Finn Cruz. How's it going? Right, let's get some paint on the floor. At least we can make this look a little bit like what I want it to. I'm not quite sure on the colour scheme of this. I can probably build the car in here, can't I? Because this is kind of like the garage anyway. I'm sure the floor was pretty much all mezzanine, well, not mezzanine, you know what I mean, like concrete or whatever, just a basic garage floor. So I'm going to put that down on here. The path and everything else outside, again, I will work on later. I'll probably get a little bit of sewers going on around the side and things like that underneath, but not in the stream. Right, okay. Let's leave out the fire pole. I won't leave out the fire pole. I mean, I definitely will do them. I was thinking of asking if anyone can do mods of whether it would be possible to make a fire pole mod that you could get in at one end and come out the other, a little bit like the Mario pipe mod that Durf did. If whether that's possible to do a pipe that acts in a similar fashion, I'm not sure, but it's something that would be cool. Okay, so let's get some of this up here. I take it everyone in the stream is aware of what Ghostbusters is, and I mean the original Ghostbusters, the 1980s, not the new, whatever you call that, abomination of a film, because it really wasn't very good. Okay, walls, interior. We're going to go with a light colour because I think they were, and they probably had lines on and things. We'll sort that out at a later date. Just get something up on the walls for now so we don't see this startling orange. And obviously there's windows and things to go in. There's lots of things to do. But like I say, I'll probably work more on the car, but I just want to get the basics here. So we've got something that we can notice what it is. At the minute, it doesn't look like much and it's got a long way up to go. But that's not something I'm going to do right in the stream unless we have time. But let's just get these painted for now. I'm thinking there was a desk back here, wasn't there, originally in the film? And there was probably all sorts of cupboards and things on the walls and lockers. And then the upstairs had the kitchen and the lounge area, I believe, on the next floor up. And then the third floor you didn't see in the film, and in the video game it's not accessible, only through a fire ladder, and you can't actually get up there, but I'm going to make it so we can, and there will be a third floor at some point. Hey! Yeah, the new Ghostbusters ain't a movie. No, that ain't a movie. You're absolutely right. Hey there, Brent. How's it going, mate? Flu Knight, welcome to the stream. So, like I say, if you don't recognise it, I'm not surprised. There isn't much done here at the moment, so obviously you can see what I'm aiming at. We'll just paint this very basically. Colours and everything are probably completely wrong, but that's something I'll work on. Right now, I'm not going to do that. So, again, there's probably going to be wooden stairs and whatever, but right now, that will do. Okay, so let's get some of this car built. You didn't come here to watch me build a building. I don't think so. I mean, I will do if you want me to, but I think you'd rather see me try and build a car. Am I right? Yes, it is 10:30 for me. Right. I can place a lift up here because I've actually fixed this to the floor down there. So it'll all work as normal right now. I can use like lift up here as normal. I probably won't jump that distance, will I? Go a little bit further away than I wanted to there. Let's go. No, didn't think so. That was a fail. Okay, let's go up here then. Okay. So we'll leave the outside for now. And we'll work on this garage area. I'm going to put down some lines. If the main door was about there. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Come on. Get a grip. Something like that. And then over the other side. I'm not sure how many blocks was that in. 1, 2, 14. Okay. There. Oh, and I'm in the wrong colour. That's fantastic. And somewhere down there. Okay. So that's where our main doors will be. That's where the car will park, somewhere in here. So let's build it here. It's a long car, which means it has to be a long building, of course. This is going to be quite tricky. I've probably bitten off more I can chew just even thinking about this. Am I building a car or a house? I am going to build both, but I'm not building both complete in the stream, of course. I will get the car build started now. I just wanted to get the basics of the floor layout up here for the first floor. So, let's go then. We need some parts. So, let's get our load out. We want some metal. I'm going to use the medium weight parts there, or light, sorry, parts there. We definitely need bearings. We'll have invisible ones. I'm going to need a controller maybe. Let's put it on this one. And I'm definitely going to need a seat and another seat. That'll do for that one. Let's see what we can go on this one then. We need an engine of some description. Let's go for the standard one. There. And then we're not going to need thrusters. I'll take an electric one just in case I need that as well. Pipes, we don't want glowing pipes. You'll notice there are some parts in here from the Legend mod. I'm not necessarily going to use them, but it may come in handy when there's something that you do see in here that you think, oh yeah, that'll look cool. There are a few bits in here that you don't get in any other mod. There are also a few bits that were stolen from other mods, so I don't condone it fully, but it's got some nice lights and it's got some nice little fans here. Miniguns and grenades and things. I won't use them, of course, but there are some things that I might be using. We're going to need buttons and switches, of course we are. So, and actually probably take that lightweight controller rather than the other one. And then we've got the doors. I'm not sure what size these doors are, so we're going to take a standard plain door and see, then we can make our doors to that size. Warehouse door as well, that would be cool. And then letters, but we're not doing those yet. They'll be on the outside. And wheels, but I think we'll use the white wall wheels that were made by Mr. Lord Payne. Where are they? There they are. Now I don't know if we can use hubcaps with these, but we're going to go for the 5-1 wheels. And let's get started. So metal, I want a little bit of weight on the bottom of this thing. So let's just make a strip, not too wide because I can add to the side of it. I want a center point. Do I want a center point? No, I won't have a center. Yes, I will. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go one more. Let's make that the center. And then, how long do I want this vehicle to be? Fairly, I'd say. Okay, looking at the picture, it is a long car. So we're going to go out here. Obviously it's going to be wider than this. I just don't want the weight all the way to the side. So we're going to go with it being about that wide but still fit nicely in the garage door. And then we're going to get some shape on this thing. So, front wheel then has a few blocks in. It's around about there, more than likely. Yep, and the back wheel is covered, so it's going to be inset somewhere. Probably I'm still not quite long enough here, but we're going to say then the back wheel is here. It's going to be covered in, and then that means that the back's still got a way to come out. It's probably about there if we're going to go with this being the back. Okay. Basic shapes down first, and then we'll work out the nice lines and the polygons. But right now we ain't messing with polygons. We're going to get the basics down. Okay, that's right. That down. Oh, messing around. There. Let's take that out for now. Okay then, so we have a basic kind of idea of where the wheels are going to be. Now the wheels, we said they're 5s, so they're going to be relatively big. They're going to be bigger than that for sure. Okay, let's take them out. These aren't, by the way, going to stay how I put them. I'm just going to put them on just as an indicator. Oh, so they are huge. They do these in a smaller size. A 3x1, let's try that. Okay, so that's probably the size I want, isn't it? But we're not going to use them there because obviously I've got to have steering. I'll leave them on for now and then we'll work out the steering. Okay. And the others would be in here. They won't have steering, of course, on the back. And the height on that was that line. We think they're going to be about there. Yeah, and the same on this side. So somewhere there. Correct, okay. Okay, so the back then. This is where we can start working a little bit on the polygons, but we'll get sides, kind of curves. It goes up a little bit there, so we're going to use some polygons on that, and we're going to use some polygons on that. And then the back, I haven't got a picture of the back right now. Again, we'll work on that later. Okay, so these bottom parts probably want to curve out, so we'll use some, what do you call them? The curved pieces. Let's have a look. Where have we got them? So much in the inventory now. It's a little bit wild in there. Okay, we're going to take one of these. And let's get these polygons sorted. So we're going to want curves, yes, definitely for the bonnet and everything else. So we'll take a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 for now. And then the same with the wedges. We'll take a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And then for the corner wedges, I might just have a 3 and a 4. No, 4, yeah, 3. I think that was a 3. 3 and a 4. Just in case we need them. Okay, so this back here was probably going to be one where we were going to need a wedge, wasn't it? We could have a curve, but for now, no, I don't need a wedge. I need just a normal one. In a 4, a 3. Okay, let's go there, let's go there. So that's going up a bit at the back, that's correct. I do have a Discord server, and it is mentioned on my About page on YouTube. If you look, there is a link to it, and it's a non-dying link. You can use that forever and a day. So if you want to go and join my Discord, by all means do. I do have one. There we go. So the back goes up like that. Wheel arches. Some sort of lights on the back there, but we can sort them out later. I mean, this thing won't start looking like it's supposed to until we get a lot of this built. So we'll get the basics down front. Then, like we say, we're going to have to get this wheel arch built so that it can actually steer, but it's only holding it up for now. Then this will come along there. Oh, that's where I wanted the curves, isn't it? What am I doing? I want these, like this, to curve outwards. Give it a little bit of shape. There. I'll probably paint some of this as I go, so we've got an idea of how it's coming on colour-wise. Now that's not going to fit with that, but for now it'll do. We'll look at refining these things later on. Okay, let's get these ones on, and then when I get to there I can suddenly get rid of that whole line and then turn that around. There we go. And the front is going to be a bumper anyway, so that doesn't need to have that. And I've got to work on how I'm going to do the bumper. We'll have the doors start pretty low, so after that wheel, that's probably where the first door would be. It's going to open that way, that's fine. Then we're going to need a block there, so one there, and then that. That's going to be the first door. Then the door is probably around that height, would we say? Probably. Oh, I went too far in there, didn't I? Okay, the block went there, and that means that needs to go there, that needs to come out. And we want one of these in there. So there are first passenger doors, if you like. They were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long. Would you look at that? That's 5 long. But then that's taking me very near to the wheel there. I think I might have to bring those back one. Otherwise, I'm not going to get that in. So let's bring that over there. Oh, don't pick that up. Okay, let's go again. So 4s then, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want the bearing there, and the other bearing over there. Come on, there, and up, like so, and like so. Get rid of these things. We don't need them. One of these, which will be the center support there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another one there. There, and another one just there. You get an idea. This car is absolutely huge, but it's a very long car, so we can't do much about that. I didn't design it. Okay, let's go up there then. And wedge is a 2. Let's go. That's looking pretty cool. And then over the top, I might do a curve there, an inside curve. If I got one of those, okay, if I've got somewhere to put it, let's put it here for now. So we want one more of those down to the bottom, and then one of them, come on, in there. Oh, not like that, you don't. In there. Way too far up. I need to come down one, don't I? Right, so remember that I might have suspension on this, so probably I don't need to come down one. However, I don't want to take the bonnet any higher than that, so I do. Let's bring it down just that one, and then we'll lower the wheels later date. Okay, so we can't put a 2 there, it's going to have to be a 1. And on the front there, we're going to use the curve. And then we'll get this other side done. I'll spray it up, and then we'll see what we're facing. So let's go then. We'll get this one straight across. Oh, come on. Straight across here. Yeah. There. A1. one, and then one of those curves. I keep going past it. There it is. In there. There we go. Right, let's get some spray on it. At least we'll know how it's looking. Right, white. Yeah, straight along there. Is the basic shape starting to form? I hope so. It's a long way to go yet. Hopefully I'm going to do this stream to about a 2-hour stream, so I'll go till about 1 o'clock, I guess, here. Maybe. Depends how I feel later. Is it going to kill me, this build, or not? I don't think so. I think it's doing alright. Okay, let's have a look at the chat for a second. Nathan Burton, you are so tired. Have you been busy? You're really tired because you've been working on a lot? Is this your biggest build? My biggest build, I believe, would have been my Saturn V rocket. If you haven't gone and checked that out, check it out. It is huge. It detaches into 2 parts and falls back to the floor, really, half of it. But it does kind of work. You have to spawn it in and detach a few blocks to get it to work, and it is a little bit of a lag monster, but it is my biggest build without a doubt. Don't make the front square. No, the front won't be square. Don't worry. I probably haven't made this even wide enough. If I'm now looking at it from the front here and thinking, have I got enough room for 2 sets of seats? Have I actually? No, I haven't. So I do actually have to make this wider. So good job I've spotted that now, because I don't want to have to do that at a later date. Let's cut it. There we go. Oops. And then the amount of times I've had to do this with cars when I've realised they're not quite wide enough. It's going to be a hell of a wide car. So I took out 1. I've got to put in 2. And that's not going to give it a centre point though, so I'm going to have to put in 3. That's going to be wide. It's probably going to be too wide, but let's have a look. We'll see. If it is, well, too bad. I'm going to make a very wide car then. Actually see where I'm placing this. Come on. You're upside down. No, you're not. Where are you? That's not right. What's going on there? Right, let's move it. That. Don't want to get this wrong now, do I? So that edge there should be there, should it not? Yeah. That's correct. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so now we should be able to fit 2 sets of seats in it. No problem at all. Yeah, I split it in half. I've had to do it plenty of times before, and it always works out well. Don't worry. Okay, so the back section here then, this is kind of tricky. So if we try and do it in blocks, like we say, we can soon work it out later as to how it actually goes. So if it went back there, we know we've got that light that needs to go on the back of this. I haven't got anything to put there now, have I? Let's have a look. I don't really want to have to resort to using the Legend mod unless I absolutely need to, because I know a lot of people don't use it, and I don't want to make this the build that they can't use. Of course, if they could actually load it if they want to. Hey Swordfish456, how's it going? And Laurie, Jason, Katie, Smith, hello, welcome to the stream. And Vexy as well. You need to add suspension to those wheels. I am absolutely 100% certain that I do need to add suspension to those wheels. I've only put them there just to give me an idea. I will add the suspension, don't worry. Otherwise it's not going to do a lot. Let's get this light, and we'll say we would have a light would be there and it would be there. So we know that much. They would potentially be red lights, I'm guessing. Until I get a picture of the back, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll make them red lights for now. They can be bright lights. So we know then that this section, we can probably do this in some polygons. So it goes in one there potentially, and then up one. That's where it's going to go. It's going to go up one and then along. I think I know how we're going to do it. It's quite a long piece though. I'm going to need a bigger wedge. Let's go for 1/6 maybe. Where are my wedges? 1/6. A 1/6, 1/6. Right, what are we going to use? Where is it? 1/4, 1/6. 1/6 wedge is there. Yeah, and then it goes flat at the back. So let's go the 1/6 to there. I haven't built the other side yet, so we'll have a look. And then it goes a little bit flat, and then out to the same distance as the other one. So let's put a single block there. Kinda, yeah, I'm going with that. And then the fin comes out the side here, and again that's probably back to about there, so that'd be a 3. And I'm guessing it might have, I mean the thing is there's not much else I can use for this right now, but let's say I use that for now. Then we'll colour this in red. No red. I'll go darker red. Yes, that's the one. All of this in red. That isn't, because it needs to go up there somehow. So this is something I'm not going to be able to do so easily, because Scrap Mechanic's not going to let me make that stripe go up like we want it to. If I'm going to bring some red, I probably won't. I'll probably leave the red there, and then just bring it along like that. I'm going to have like a pixelated look maybe. I can't see any other way I can do it right now. Okay. Now then, let's see. This one wants to be silver. There might actually be a better way of doing these side fins, and I'm not sure if they've got lights on. I think these actually have lights on, which again is going to be very difficult to do, but it's something I can look at. Okay, let's paint the inside. So we want the same thing as that done on the other side. Okay. Shouldn't be too tricky then. So back to here, up, take out the top ones there, and then 6, correct, and then a 1 there, and a 1 there, and a 3. Oh, I went straight past it. Further forward there, and one of these, yeah, was right as it was there. Okay, let's spray it then, and we should already be on red, I think. There. No, not that one. We'll do that again in a second. Back there. Yep. And we went up one after that. Okay, so let's make that white. There, and then silver on that. I can probably make these with chrome pieces as well, so they come out more and stand out more, I should say. Let's get rid of that. I don't want extra bits just hanging around. Okay, so it's coming on. So the front then, we know it's an awesome long bonnet. We've got 2 doors, and the first door there, the second door ends there. We can just see it. So that means then that this is the block. Let's just spray this a different colour for now. So we know that's the block where we start our windshield. So, and it goes up straight actually. It doesn't go up straight from there, does it? The door kind of goes in. Oh, that's an odd shaped door. It's a very odd shaped door, right? So the door itself has a second piece that goes up. Ooh, that's quite tricky. So the actual thing comes out from the front there, but it doesn't actually go up until a little further in. So let's make that go up straight there. We'll only take it 1 block in, otherwise it's probably going to look stupid. We'll go that, and then we'll try a curve because it's got one in the picture. We have to go 1 higher. How tall is this car? Very tall. Very long, very tall. Okay, let's... It's more like a van, I guess, than it is a car. But a hearse. Alright, look us here. So if that's going to be the first door, kind of. And then window across the front there, no issue. So we did that on the first block of the door. Yes, we did. So there and there. Oh, it's confusing sometimes when you're trying to think of where things are supposed to go. Should be easy, probably looks easy when you're watching it. Doesn't always do what you want it to. Okay, let's go up there. Okay, so that'll do for that. The back door, I'll probably just have the bottom bit opening. I probably should have done that with that one. Yeah, I could have done. And no windows at all. That probably would have worked actually, but we'll leave it at that for now. And then that's going to open there. If that's going to attach to the centre point there, we'll let the bottom of the doors open and we'll come back there. It comes right back past that, but it probably wants to come in one because the fins should actually stick out and the car shouldn't be out that far. So let's bring that in with a wedge piece. I would suggest probably we'll do that from the centre there. At least bring it in one. And we don't want to do it too quickly, so we'll probably try it with a 6 if it fits. Yeah. And then that way, that's bringing it in a bit, that's cool. And then we can have the next one in there, that would be right. Okay. It looks pretty funny. I like it though, but it does look quite funny. Right, so front window, middle window, and then the back window. I'm not going to have 4. It's got 4 sets of windows. Seriously? That's kind of crazy. That is crazy. How the hell has it got 4 sets of windows? So let's bring that there then. Maybe even further forward. Let's go to there. Yeah, there. If it's got 4 sets of windows, and the next set's got to be kind of there, I guess. There. Yeah, and then it comes over. And then it comes down at an angle probably about, is it that angle maybe? We're going to go with it. And then come on. Yeah. Yep, that's cool. I like it. When I spray this up this time, I think we're going to notice a big difference in it actually starting to look like the shape it's supposed to look like. That's quite cool. Right. Can't find me on Discord. Look, like I say, look on my YouTube page and then go to About. It tells you where the Discord link is there. Put on the Ghostbusters music. I'm not sure if I can do that for license reasons. I could put on some music, but I don't know what music to put on. I haven't actually looked at doing music in my streams. I should do really, but I never really kind of did it. And if I start messing around now I'm on my stream, I don't want to crash it out because I do have a tendency of doing stupid things like that. Okay, that's all white. If this is looking not right, let me know. I think it's kind of getting there. The rough shape is kind of getting there. I'm not so sure about the front there. Yeah, it's a bit funny looking. And the bonnet needs a lot of work. And the roof needs a lot of work. And let's face it, the whole damn thing needs a lot of work. But we're getting there. We'll go with that. And then So even the rear wheels are probably going to need some suspension as well. So I'm aware that I can raise that up. That's not a problem. We can do that. But right now, if we were to look at doing that, the wheel itself probably wants to be able to move about 1 up and down. But we will need a suspension rod on this section, probably there, not there, here. Sorry. So the suspension rod would probably end up on that, underneath that. Then there's going to have to be a gap for it there. So let's do that. Now we know where those wheels are going to be. Let's bring it back here for a second. Suspensions then. Suspensions, we'll use the short ones because this thing isn't an off-roader. It doesn't need much in the way of suspension. Let's find them in all this chaos that is my inventory. Okay, there, the short suspension, that's what I want. I put it right where I've got my block. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? There and there. And then we want a pipe. I've got these doors in my inventory which I don't need yet, and I just put the thing over my block. Let's bring the block back so I don't. We'll stick it over one of these doors. This one. And then we need a pipe. Pipes, 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 pipes. Where are you? There you are. One of you at least, and probably one of those. Yeah, okay. Pipe out. And there. Bearing. Oh, that's a light, not a bearing. What are you doing? One there, and then wheels. Okay. Squish! Let's put them on 7s. There we go. Let's raise it a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay. You should do a video about nothing but Ghostbusters. I'm going to do the entire Ghostbusters building here as well. So this is going to all be complete. Not within the stream, but it's something I'm going to work on. It's going to look pretty cool, I think. And there's a lot of detail I can put into it, which I do like my detail. So I'm looking forward to doing more with that. So let's have a look then. So front here then, we know we've got to make these steer. So if they're going to need space to steer in, we better make some space there, and we better make some space there. Okay, let's get this thing on a lift and give it a go. So I think most people that have played this game have made a car, so they should be fully aware of what I'm doing here. If they're not, they're soon going to get an idea. So let's bring that down and have a look at how we want this. So we've got that there, in 2 on each side. We can probably just do it with these for now, and we'll actually go up 1 on either side. I'm going to come over there and there and then down. I don't want it to steer just yet. I might actually want to come in a bit more than that. We'll put the suspensions on that. Let's go. I've got a feeling these tyres are going to be too far out of the vehicle, but we'll find out. Because I want to do the steering there. Yeah, I'm gonna be too far out, I think. Yeah, that's where I want to do my steering. So if I do my steering there, then 1 more, and then another bearing. So as you see now, if you haven't done a vehicle, you've got 2 sets there, 1 for the steering and 1 for the wheel. Let's put the wheel on, just see how it looks. Oh no, it's alright, that's okay. Probably not, it's too high up, but it's the right idea. So I want longer suspension, or I want a shorter arm here. Let's take that off. Okay, we'll try that. And let's fix you to there. Correct. And let's fix this one to there. Okay, now where were we? Bearing. and wheel up and out, up, down, bearing, pipe, oh, wrong way, pipe, bearing, yes, wheel, correct. Okay, if I put some makeshift seats in here, I'll probably end up deleting them anyway. But if you were sitting in the driver's seat, then where would you be? About there, but you need to come up a block or two because I wouldn't be sitting that low. So let's raise this up. Let's say it was like that. And the whole base of this was raised. Okay. And then the seat was in. It would be a bit further forward probably. Let's go to there then. And on the American car, of course, it would be that side, wouldn't it? So it'd be there. Maybe if it further. No, we'll go there. Passenger seat, then there. Now this thing's got plenty of room in it, but we know that they don't use anything beyond this back section because it's where they keep all the backpacks and everything else. So that's quite cool. Right. And I can now attach then this up to the steering here and here, and we need an engine. Did I put one in? Yes I did. There it is. We've got plenty of space in this thing, so there's no worry about where to put these. Probably put them further forward though. One there and one there. We'll have two of them, and we'll connect first up to the seats because it doesn't then drive away without us. We'll do the front wheels on one, we'll do the rear wheels on another. And the reason I do that is because sometimes you get vehicles that go too fast on the rear and start doing wheelies, or vice versa. And if you do one engine for the front and one engine for the back, you can start messing around with the engine speeds till you get it where it doesn't do that, and it all works pretty cool. So we now have something that should steer. If I took it off the end there, yeah, it doesn't look much like it needs to yet, but okay, it should. I say it should drive. It's not driving very far because my wheels are not turning the right way. That's why. Come on, that needs to go that way. You're not going to go anywhere with those doing that. Right. Okay, now it moves. Not particularly fast, but it moves. Should we take it off there just for a laugh? Okay, so it kind of drives. Let's build it out here. It's easier to see. Yeah, so probably not bad. Probably too short now. I'm sitting in it. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. I'm going to stick to that scale, I think. Yeah, I'm going to stick to that scale. I wish I had ghosts in the game. That would be cool. Use surface panels to fix the red wing part. Yeah, I could probably use the... You've got a good... That's a very good idea, actually, you just come up with there. For this part here you're talking about, aren't you? And I think I know what you mean. You're on about the wing parts, aren't you? Yes, let's find them. Yeah, they're in here. We got a 1-1 wedge. Here we go. We got a 1-2 wedge and a 1-3 wedge. Did I use 2s or 3s? I think I used 2s, but we can look. We'll try drop these in. We don't need seats at the moment, do we? A 1-2 and a 1-3. So if we use a 1-3, you're on about like that. That is cool. Like so. Yeah, that's looking good. I need to find out how the lights go on this thing, because I've got a feeling they kind of go across there. But I'm not 100% sure without looking at another reference picture. Make the siren. Yeah, I'm going to do all that stuff on the roof as well. There's like tons of things to do in this build. Right, let's have a look at this front section then. Bring it up here by 2. Not sure it does actually, but let's have a look what it looks like when we get it doing it. Not like that, the other way. Like that. I'm not sure it looks right or not. It does kind of go up a little bit, but probably not that much. But let's have a look. Oh, and he went straight past it again. Right, this time, concentrate, concentrate. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Where is it? There it is. That's alright actually, because then this can all be the bumper across here. And then I'm going to come out around the side as well with a bumper. So what am I going to use for that? I'm not sure. Let's get the front section here done. And again, without a picture of the actual front, it's not so easy. Now we know it's going to curve down on the sides here. Probably something like so. I would have thought. We think maybe a bit further out. I think I'm going to go with that. Oh, I'm a Moonbow imposter. Why am I a Moonbow imposter? Well, because I'm rotating all my polygons around and messing with my build. I'm not a Moonbow imposter. Don't tell me Moonbow's making a Ecto 1 as we speak, because that would be ironic. Anyway, how are you doing, Khan? You don't think so? No, I don't know. Hey, Moonbow's here. I didn't even see you in the chat there, Moonbow. Hey, how's it going? As you can see what I'm building here, it's not quite the shape I want it to be, but it's getting there. And over here, well, it's not recognisable. It's kind of the start of the building. Right, I probably need to lower those seats down one actually. I'm thinking about it, but because my head's going to stick out the roof. It does drive at the moment. It kind of looks diddy. I thought it was going to be bigger than that, but now I'm sitting in it. It kind of looks small. I need to make it longer, I think. What do you think? Do you think does it need to be longer, or do you think it's all right as it is? For the building, it's probably the right scale, but it just looks so diddy. It looks like a small version of the car. Right. I'm a fool because I want to do like all opening bonnets and everything else, and I realised by doing that I'm A, going to add lag, and I'm B, going to add extra things for me to do. Why have I got bearings on the middle section? That's stupidity. Why have I done that? And why have I just disconnected the entire back? That's well done, mate. You're doing well. There, lob that there. Let's take that out the way for a second then. And my wheel with it. That's nice. I did do well, didn't I? Right, this one's the same. For some reason, it's when I moved those doors back, wasn't it? That's what it was. Okay, let's shift it. I'm wrecking my build here. Okay, let's bring it here. That's it. Let's fix it. Fix it. You can fix it. Right. Did I get rid of the bearing? I didn't. I don't want to put it back on that, do I? Let's go then. Let's get rid of that. But it's telling me there's not a bearing there. There is a bearing there. What, it's down one? Oh, it is. It is. There it is. Right, so that wants to be there. Which side? Which side is which? That is. Oh my god. That's on the inside. That goes in. That's that side over there. Yeah, I think so. Oh my god, I'm kind of confusing myself here. That must go. I think. Not there. That's too low. Oh, okay. Put one more block in then. Because I had to delete one on this side, didn't I? That's right there. And is it that? It was that one. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Get it fixed. It's a good job I noticed now and not later. It's not gonna. Don't tell me it's not gonna let me do it, because that's gonna really frustrate me. Oh, it did. Okay, that's definitely that one. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, and this one is there, and it's definitely. Moonbow's getting some attention in the chat there. Well, he would do. Moonbow doesn't just join anyone's chat, so it's cool to have him here. I would I'd go into Khan's TeamSpeak and let you join the chat, but I realised what happened when we did that with Moonbow. It was a little bit distracting, I think. But hey, I'm up for it if you want to do it. Right. Moonbow's probably like, yeah, let's distract him. So, okay, I'm sure this thing needs to be longer. It's probably something I should probably do now rather than later. How much longer would it need to be? Yeah. Well, it was funny though, Moonbow. You have to admit it was funny. As much as we frustrate you, it was good. Right. Let's see if I can get this to be longer. Do I have the right size midsection? I think I could probably bring that. It's the bonnet, isn't it? It's the bonnet's just not long enough. It needs to be probably 2 blocks longer at least. So if I'm going to do that without wrecking everything, I'm probably going to have to go in from here. And then let's see if we can. I don't want to have to rebuild that section. Let's take that. I got it. Right, so we said it needs to come out a bit. Did I delete the driver's seat? I did, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Now then, let's go that on there. Oh, there we go. That's definitely longer. Too long maybe, but longer. Right, let's get seats. See, remember I had this same issue with the Batmobile where he thought he made it too long and had to make it shorter. I've kind of made this too short and have to make it longer. It's very difficult to get your scale right when you first start building, and then you realise you've done something horribly wrong. But if you realise early enough, it's not too bad. That's actually quite good because it gives me more room in the back for the backpacks and everything else. If we take them out, then the rear seat in here. Actually, no, because I wanted the bonnet to be longer, didn't I? Anyway, so let's put that pretty much back where it was. It wants to be about there. And then the passenger seat there. So these are going to be back where they were, like here and here. If they won't fit in one further back because that goes in. So that's cool. Reattach then this to the steering here and here. Oh, and the engines would be nice before it goes running off. Yep, I said before it goes running off. Otherwise I'm going to fall out in a minute and then all hell will break loose. Come on, grab it. There we go. Attach. No, come on. Attach. Oh, it's being nice to me in a minute by not kicking me out, but you know it's not going to last forever. Come on, let me grab it. There we go. And ping, come on, ping. Yes. And the rear wheels. Yes, and this one on here should be going the right way anyway. That's a better length. Much better length. Okay, I'm happy with that bit so far then. Well, I've left that building somewhere. I don't even know where it is. It's that far away. It doesn't matter for now. Okay, let's get this then. Oh, by the way, Moonbow, if you're watching, I did have a go at the Batmobile myself. I don't know why. I kind of see how hard you were finding it with the front section and decided I would see if it really was as difficult as you made it look it was. So I thought I'd give it a go and see. And you're right, it was actually quite tricky, but because I actually got the front section done, I felt like, well, I need to finish this build. So I've kind of done the Batmobile. And I quite like it. I mean, I like what you've done. I don't know what you've done since the stream, but what you did in the stream was pretty awesome. So I'm guessing it's only got better since then. Right, that's pretty cool. I might go with the seats that can have their own custom steering wheels and everything else, but again, that's something I can do later. Let's get this bonnet built then. So, we're one piece in. I probably need a reference picture. Just bear with me a second, because I've got a second screen here, but I have no reference for the front section. You haven't had much time to play lately. Well, you know, yeah. One block too long. Well, you know what? Nutella toast. If the front is one block too long, it's just going to have to stay one block too long, because I'm not doing it again. Right, I have a picture of the back. So it gives you some idea of what that looks like. And I have a picture that includes the front. Let's have a look at that. Okay. I'm not going to show it on the screen. Actually, I could change the picture I've got displayed. Oh, that actually displays the front anyway, doesn't it? So you can see the front. I couldn't see that because it was too small on my screen. But I've got that same picture up. So that's cool. Right. You're lagging. Is the stream lagging? Okay, I might have to change these, but not now. Right, so the front then, now I can see it. It's got two lights on either side. And they are, one's directly under that. There, and then it's in from that. And we're probably going to use the standard. Actually, I know what I'm going to use. I'm going to use... Where have you gone? Too many parts in here. I kind of cheated on my Batmobile as well, Moonbow. I did two versions, and one version uses the Legend mod, so I've got the real thruster for the back. If you're interested in getting the thruster on the back looking like it does in the film, let's not use that actually. Let's use maybe that. Could be cool. Then there is a part that can do it, that can show you exactly the thruster that you want, and then we'll use those lights on the front of those. That's alright. Okay. And then it's got the same things again, but I'm guessing I'm going to have to build a piece across here, and we're going to have to have a grill in there somewhere. Right, now we're going to go with the same bits again. Yep. And then, so two sets, and then it's a grill. Okay, well, Lord Payne's got a 1x3 grill, which should be fine. Look, there's some cool grills in here as well, and honeycomb parts and all sorts of things, and sights and aerials. We'll have one of them maybe on the bonnet, and I don't know. There's lots of things. It makes you just want to use them all. This is the thing. Then you realise you're using about 20 different mod sets. Okay, and it's just getting crazy. You know, this build requires all the mods. Just get them all. Right, okay, let's find what I'm looking for, which was, now that I've forgotten, Lord Payne's grill. I'll have one of those because that comes in handy for a little bit of detailing. But that's not the bit I was looking for. Ah, here we go. A 1x3 radiator grill. That's the one. Okay. So if I had a 1x3 radiator grill on this side and I had a 1x3 radiator grill on this side, it'll leave me with a space in the middle, which is cool. There's also a grill behind the bumpers there, and there's a pipe. I can do the pipe section in the middle. Let's have, the grill goes all the way along, but what if I use this? How can I do that? I can have maybe, oh, has he got a 1x2? But he hasn't. 1x2? Oh, he has. That's cool, but it's going to mean that my things are going the wrong way. I can go down like that. That's not too bad. Okay, and then we've got pipes then. There's a bit going down here by the look of it, and here. And then we want a section going all the way across, so I need a T-section pipe. Where are you? There you are. Let's get you on a lift for a second. Raise you up. Okie doke. T-section pipe then there and there. And then some straights. Okay. Across. And this needs to go right round the side of the car, doesn't it? Almost to the wheel arch. Okay, round there. And probably put a T-section on there so it looks like it's attached to the vehicle. There, and then we'll take it in like so, and I'll do that on this side as well. It isn't exactly what it looks like. Obviously it doesn't look like it should, but it's as close as I can get it with the parts I've got. So we're going to go in there, and then one of those on there, and it's all looking pretty cool. Right, what's going on in the chat there? Too hot for this Canadian. What? You were hot the other day. You said you were sweating. I thought you were melting. I wasn't quite sure. How was your party anyway? Did it go pretty well? I remember I had a party the other day. He was like desperate to get downstairs with the others, and I say desperate. He actually was enjoying the stream. I think secretly he just wanted to stay streaming all night, but he said he was desperate to get back to the party. Going to jump in the pool, Laurie, Jason, Katie, Smith. See you later. Thanks for joining in. Show you a pic when it's done. I will upload this when it's done. I may even do a video with it in. It was a great party. That's cool. But by the way, Moonbird, do you want to see my Batmobile? I don't want to steal any of your thunder, so if you say no, I'll totally understand it. But I can show you because all the mods I need for it are in here. Let's just bring that up. So it has a second one. I know what I want to use here. I want to use... It's now there's so many parts to choose from, and I'm still trying not to use the Legend mod right here. I'm going to use this section, this one along the bottom here. That's cool. Pistillo Sands, hello. I didn't see you in the stream. You probably were there. I'm sorry, I haven't been paying much attention to the stream itself. I've got two circular parts there. I don't know if they're supposed to be lights or what they are. We can do them as lights, I guess. We do have small lights as well. Maybe I'll do them as a small lights, or we'll do them as just openings. I can't tell what they are on the... You have no thunder. Okay, do you want to see it? I quite like this, so you might see all sorts in my inventory. Don't look. I have a cool car as well I could show you. But let's have a look at my Batmobile. Oh, is that the Legend? That's the normal one. That doesn't use... This one only uses a few modded parts. It's kind of got... Well, it uses lots of modded parts, but no Legend parts. I managed to get these little bits on the front here, which the one in the film has. I probably don't come in as much as I'd like to here, and I've gone a little bit long as well. It's a little bit phallic again. I've got to put some detailing underneath, and I had to make this thruster because there's nothing like the thruster in the game, so I've kind of done the best I can. And I've got like a thruster that's, as you can see, on a bearing that turns slightly to get it central, and then I've made bits around that to kind of try to make it look like it should. Now, let me show you then how this opens. It opens like that. I made some custom seats in here with the Lord Pain parts and some other bits. I've got like speakers in the back there, little roll bar bits at the top of the seats, and their steering wheel. If I get in there, then pressing 1 will shut that up, and then this thing can drive around. I won't go too far because obviously I don't want to lose my car. Yeah, it looks alright, but that isn't it. It doesn't stop there. I have 2 which just turns the lights on, so that's pretty cool. And then we have 3 which turns on the thrusters so I get a bit more speed, but let's not do that right now. And 4 which does this. Are you waiting? Are you ready for this? There you go. And we have some side mounted guns on that thing as well. They all look pretty cool. Let's put them away. There you go. That is the unmodded. Oh, and I'm stuck. Get in the seat. Put 1. Let's open that thing up, and then we should be able to jump straight out. That is the modded version, but without the Legend mod. Now I do have the legendary version. Let's bring it in over here. Probably going to get a little lag because I've got them all in here, but let's have a look. Legendary. Too many things in my inventory. Batmobile Legend. This is the one. So this one, you'll notice instantly when I go around the back. I've done the front slightly different as well. We've got a different fan and everything going on there. Pity I couldn't get this to join any better than it does. Fans in here, which I did have on the other one. And this one's got the proper thruster. There it is. They have one in the Legend pack, which is right. So that works. And also what the Legend pack has, let me just show you. It's the only other difference I've made in this. The thruster plus that front nose cone, and then you'll see. Let's jump in. So let's shut that again. You'll see that lights up at the front there. It's got the thruster in there as well. Oh, lag. Let's reverse quickly. There we go. Now, it's got thruster in there that kind of lights the nose up. There we go. And also, it has this. When I press the 4 now, instead of the normal guns that you saw on the other one, it has little mini cannons, little miniguns, and they rotate on 5 and you can spin them. So that's because the Legend mod has those parts. So I couldn't resist it. Let's put that away. So that's kind of what happened with my... just me trying to make the nose cone section ended up with me making 2 versions of the Batmobile all for myself, which I wasn't intending to do. So it all came out pretty well. I'll probably release them to the workshop, but I'm not going to do a video on them as such because you've got one coming out. I don't want to tread on your toes. I could probably put it in the same video as I do for the Ghostbusters when it's complete, and do like movie cars and just put it in there. But yeah, it came out pretty sweet. I'm guessing yours is going to come out just as sweet, Moonbo, so I ain't so worried about that. I just couldn't resist it. But thanks for saying it looks mint. You love watching all builds. Whose builds? My builds? Moonbo's builds? That goes to JBear333. Such a must when it comes down to it. Absolutely amazing how you engineer in the game so well. That could be aimed at me or Moonbo. I'm not sure. Okay, let's find out what pieces I'm having here. Then should we just put 2 of these on? I'm not really sure what's on there in the picture. I can't tell. I'm just going to put 1 of those on there for now. I don't know what it is in there, and that looks okay. We won't go for 2. We'll go for 1, and then I'll colour that in a light grey. Same as I will that. I realised I could have probably done these in chrome, and I may do that, but I don't think I've got the chrome pack in my inventory right now, so I need to load that in. That'd be another mod to use. It's midnight in Germany. Nutella toast. See you later. Thanks for joining the stream. It's a pleasure having you here. So now I've got the bonnet the length I want it to be. I can now actually make it closed in. So that doesn't look too bad, I think, for the front there. It's looking quite cool. The bonnet then needs another... I need those pieces again like I used last time. So I come in 2 before I have the actual bonnet. I think I'm going to come in 2. It's so hard to see when you're using white. It's probably a bad idea to spray it, but I wanted to see it coming along. But now I'm kind of regretting it. There we go. I can see a bit better now. And my block, of course, I took out my inventory like an idiot. And now I need to find it and put it back. Hey! Oh, no! No! What do you mean you failed to create a dump file? That means that it's a problem when you use too many mods. Just bear with me a second. I will get this back up and running. Let's close that window. Yes, Scrap Mechanic has stopped working. You are absolutely right. But it will start working again any second. I've seen Lewup's Batmobile. It's pretty epic. I must say, I do like it. Has the stream gone completely down? Because for me, I'm seeing a black screen on the stream side of things. Ah, here we go. Let's try and load it in and see if we actually get it back. It's coming back, I think. Jerry Brewer, you have a channel called Jerbear333. Okay, I'll check out your channel, have a look at it. Do you do scrap mechanic builds on there, or you do a bit of everything? Is it a gaming channel, or you love all of our builds? Okay, let's. So Engineering Genius, yes, I've seen Lewis Batmobile. It's pretty epic. The transforming one that transforms into Batman is awesome. I think he did another one as well. He's done 2 Batmobiles as far as I know. But the transforming one is pretty cool. And he's got skills when it comes to transforming. I have not got those skills. I cannot. I mean, I've made some partially transforming vehicles, but they do not compare to what you will see from Lewis. He is just a genius when it comes to those sort of things. Right, if I'm going to say that that's where the bonnet is going to come up from, maybe there actually now I think about it. Bearing here, and then that's the top of the bonnet. Now I want this to kind of, even if it doesn't do it like this in the actual thing, I'm going to probably try and make it a different shape to what I've got on the sides there, just so there's some definition, there's something different. So let's see if we use, I don't want it to go down that low, so either use a longer one than that, or I make it come up first. So let's, yeah, that could work. So we come out straight for now, and then we carry on and bring it down with the wedge, because it seems to be more angular than curved when it's in the center here. Okay, let's try that just to give it a little bit of different shape. Yeah, that could work. And then spray that, get it all done. Yeah, it's cool. That's cool. That is actually pretty cool. I don't know I'm going to get that. I can't actually put on that front there, so I can't get the V shape on the front there for the is it Cadillac? I'm not sure it's Cadillac. And yeah, that's not going to be possible to do that bit, but I like the shape of that. I think that came on pretty well. The front of that is looking pretty awesome actually. I'd like to curve these sides in, but I'm very dubious of how I can do that because of this long curve. I can't get a curved version of that, so I may have to leave that, but it's okay. Right, I'm liking it so far. I need to get this windshield done then, and then the roof. Now I think that roof is a little low. When I sit in that chair I'm going to be poking my head through it, so let's see about raising it one. If the roof was there, it's going to look too much like a van. Don't worry, I'm going to cut this down. I'm not going to leave it sticking out like a sore thumb there. Let's bring it back. Bring it back here. There. That can curve down at the back. Okay. So we wanted, I'm not sure which size we used. It wasn't that big. I probably deleted the one I need, haven't I? Yeah, it's a 1/6. A 1/6. No, that's a 1/6. If it was a 1/6, then that's it. It could be that. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is that. In fact, it just didn't look it when I was up there. There you go, 1/6. And a 1/6. And then let's go curve. Nope, down there. Come on, there we go. Like so. I'm probably going to bring, just because I'm not keen on that shape, I'll be honest with you. I don't like it. I want to have the top section connected not to the door. So I'm going to take that off there. So the door's just open at the bottom. That's what I want. Okay. And now if I put some controllers in, I can see that these doors are actually working how I want them to. So let's get controllers in here. While I think about it, I can't quite sneak in there. There we go. Controllers, we might as well put them on the front here as though they're some part of a dash. I'll have a couple, and then these can do for the doors. I'll just have both side doors opening at the same time, I think. So they're going to swing out that way, it's going to swing out that way, that's going to swing out that way, that's going to swing out that way. And let's do these at 90s, or yeah, 90s I think. And the other one's at 90s. There we go. And then if I was to get, I'm sure this is going to work. If I was to get a logic block, where are the nice logic blocks? There they are. If I was to get a logic block on either of both of these as well, just to complicate things even more. Let's do a logic block there. We want handles, and we're going to use, I might actually use the ones that come in the legend packs. I'm going to end up using the legend pack, so let's have a look at the handles, because there is one in there I quite like. And where is it? It is this one. Let's see what it looks like when it's on. So if I can even see it, oh, it's going to be quite big, I think. There. Now I think that these handles are silver, but let's see what this, yeah, that's quite a cool handle. That can go to this one. Ah! That's not good. That's not good. Right. There needs to come off. Let's take that and that away for a second. Put them back on. They're probably going to happen the same the other side. You see, until you start doing these things, you don't necessarily see it. Let's bring that there. Up. And get it back down again, so it needs to go there. Fixed. That didn't take long. Catherine O'Dell, welcome to the stream. Swordfish456, I did see you in there. I forgot to mention you earlier. Sorry about that. And CD Will Rocks, again, I saw your name in there as well. I forgot to mention you, but you've got to mention now. Now, if I was to put one of these on there as well, then spray that silver too, and have both of those go into the logic block on, let's say this one. Let's take that away from there and have it on this one. And then the logic wants to say if any of the link triggers are active. Yes, indeed. And then, so does that one want to say the same, if any. And then the logic block itself wants to go to that. And if they're active, then it's going to open. If they're not active, but if any of them are active, that's okay. That's quite fine. Then move that to there, that to there. Okay. Similar thing then on the other side. Let's see, put one of these on here, but it's now going to open the wrong way, so turn it around there, and the other one was there. Correct. Spray it silver. Connect this to the other logic block. Where are you? There. And this one to that logic block there, and then the logic block to this, and the door to there and to there. Again, this should work, but you know what's going to happen when we open that back. Oh, it didn't. I actually did that one right. Okay, so I just shut both of those and they'll both shut. There we go. So is that right the other side now? Something doesn't look right. Oh, something isn't right. What's wrong there? The fin on one side out further than the other. Is it? No. Ah. I see what I did. But actually that works quite well because it brings that red across. I quite like it. and that means I can probably there's the white, come to there, maybe like that. I'm not quite sure. I can do it with plates. I think I can do this with the dirt parts again. Let's move that a second, put that in there. Now, was it a 6 again? There, and then red. That one. That's cool. Shut these a second. White on these. Now let me see if I can do this. It's not going to be perfect, but it might work. Let's try. Where is the derf wedge part again that I had before? I hadn't thought about using this, but then when it was mentioned using it for the fin, I just realised I can use it again now. A 1-2. Maybe try, that's not a surface panel, no, we want the surface panel. A 1-2, or we can try the curve, but I think the curve's not going to work so well. But we can have a look. So, I could use a surface panel maybe in white on here. Maybe to bring it down, I'm not sure. There isn't a surface panel that's 1x2, so I can't do it any further out. They're wing wedges. I could do a curve, and I think the curve's going to look worse. I'd probably just leave it, but I'm not happy with really how the shape of that is. If I put it there, but then it sticks out, of course, which isn't good. Or I try it the other way and actually do this on the fin part itself. Like on there. Maybe. Could work. Well, we'll colour it in for now and we'll have a look. We'll have a think about it. I'll leave one side like that for now, just so I can see what it looks like. I like the way this red comes across the top here. I'm happy with that. It's just this bit I'm not so happy with. But I can live with it. I love the bonnet. I think that's come on really well. The front then, we were going to do differently to what we've got, weren't we? So that came out, that looks the wrong angle, doesn't it? Have I done the wrong angle? I've done the wrong angle. I started one block too far back on that side, yeah. Just there. That's not right. That is not right. That needs to be... Why did that all fall down? Is that now not connected? No, it isn't. Okay. Why is that not connected? Okay, let's have a look then. Let's drop that down. We'll try again. We'll take that. Now it's connected. Yep. And now the 1/6 piece. Ah, not yet. We need one of those in there first. Now the 1/6 piece. There. Correct. Okay. I was wondering if you'd like to continue doing challenges as you did with Squid and Ash, as in the Challenge the Expert series with me on my channel. The Challenge the Expert series didn't really go to plan for me, really, I guess. It was fun. I did enjoy it a lot. I have actually still spoken to Ashdub since, but I haven't spoken to Squiddy. He's a very, very busy guy. I absolutely appreciate that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's not something I'm looking at right now to do those sort of challenges at the moment. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I did enjoy it. Okay, so we can now make these windows probably go a little bit higher at the back there. So if we were sitting in one of those seats again, yeah, we couldn't see out the window. We're either going to lower the seats down inside. So we're going to do that maybe. And do that and then make that go up. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Yeah, that's cool. It'll do. And this one we're not quite poking out the roof, that's cool. So we now need this front section doing then. So it looks like it's got like a curve down. It's a lot of glass in this thing. So if I'm going to actually put the glass in, I understand there's going to be a lot of joins, which it doesn't look fantastic, but what if I put one of those there and then use glass parts to join it? It might look alright. We'll have a look in a second. Do that, and then maybe it's still a completely wrong angle, of course. Let's get a thing in there first. One of those, and then try it again. The angle won't be right, I know that, but again, it's something I may be able to live with it. Let's put this down. It's not bad. It's not bad. It is a very boxy looking car. It doesn't sort of lean back much at the front there. It's very tall windshield. This thing's going to be very tall when I put all the stuff on top as well, isn't it? But how do we think with that? Probably too tall? Mobile gaming, welcome to the stream. Yeah, quite happy with that, how it's come out. It's not too bad. Kind of see what it is. Definitely. I think it could do with that roof coming down one block, but then I have to lower the seats all one block. But I have got space to do that in there because I raised them all up in the start. I probably shouldn't have done. So I probably will do that. I'll need to put it on a lift to do that though. When you start messing around with builds like this, you know, you want to stop yourself and just say don't do it, but at times you know it's going to bother you if you don't do it. So let's get rid of it for a second, sorry. That one there. Come on, get around this way. Oh, that's going to cause me bother, isn't it? No, it isn't. Going to take that one. And the same on this side. Okay. And then let's take this and this. Yes. Move it for a second out the way. And then join it back up again. Oh, I have to remember where it goes, of course. I probably would have been better going for that middle one. Actually, we know we'll go for this one's above the wheel, above the suspension on the back wheel, isn't it? So we know where that goes. That goes there. It seems to, yes. I think. That's correct. Yes, it is. Now, get it back on a lift. And then lift it up. And get ourselves into this thing somehow. There we go. I guess go in the back. Drop it down. Can I come down a bit further? No, I can't. Okay. Let's take these out then. Whilst they're not connected, it's not going to hurt. And then all of that gone. No longer have the seats in my inventory, so I need to get them back. I apologise, guys, for this. You would have thought I'd have left these right in the first place. I wouldn't need to be doing this right now, but I am a fool to myself. And I didn't put them in the way I wanted them to start with. Might use modded rear seats actually. Actually no, let's use the modded seats to start with. I did say I was going to get a steering wheel in this thing. So where are the Lord Pane seats? Here they are. So we can have a ×2 seat for a passenger. Yes, we do want one of those. And we can have a ×3 That's a driver's seat vertical, so I want one of those. And we want the ×3 passenger. There we go. Now we should be able to get the driver's seat in, which was this one, wasn't it? The orange one was the driver's seat, is that correct? Yes, it's correct. So if the driver's over here, he wants to be probably there. Nice. We'll go in one. There. Yes, and then the passenger seat was the red one. Wants to go there. Is that right? That looks like that's closer that side, doesn't it? Oh, it is closer that side. Is that, oh, is that the ×2? Okay, and we get the ×3. There. Correct. Now in the back then, with these, I can now, the door opens there, so you want one there, and one there. I can have them like that, and have 3 seats in the back. Cool. The roof looks perfect. Well, now the roof looks alright to be lower down now, I think. Right, let's connect this back up to the engines. And then to the steering. Cool, and then the buttons for the doors to these guys here. Right, all good to go. So this time I need to do something about that back now, but it's all right. Yeah, it looks more to scale now. I like it. That's better. Right. It drives quite well, to be fair. Right. So, I was thinking actually, could I make a trap? And the only way I could think of doing it, I can't make an active trap, like one that actually opens and closes without making it huge. But I did have a theory that I could make a trap by using, let's see. Let's just do some modded parts too. And I want to use, I'm not going to use any legends. In my mind, and this could be completely wrong, and my mind is a very warped place, but in my mind I used this, but I might also use this, I'm not 100% sure. And I want the straight pipe piece, which is lost at the moment. The straight pipe piece is there. Put it on another one, there we go. So if I was building a trap, let's have a look. So the trap, I believe, for the size of my character would have to be 2 blocks wide. But because I'm using those blocks, that it only has that on the top. So I want to cover the sides. So I probably need surface panels, but I was thinking I can cover them with things like this. And then maybe there's a dial. Where's the dial? Because I know that the trap has a dial on the side as well. Where is it? There, we'll have that. And then this is going to look pretty cool. I think this is going to work. A dial. Anything else we can use for this? Not at the moment. So the dial, I think, is on this side of a trap. And then we want something else here. So let's just lob one of these. We want a section on the back. I think there's a wedge piece that I want to use. Where are they? Is it? Where is it? I'm sure I've seen something, unless I've imagined it. This piece. There we go. Like so. And then I just got rid of the piece I wanted. This piece. Potentially. But I might not use that one, too big. So I'll go with the other theory, which was using this one. And then the straight pipe, which I deleted. Straight pipe. In fact, just an ordinary curved pipe might look better than that one I just used. So let's try that and that. So I was thinking like that, but also it may look better to be like that. It's kind of like a trap, is it? Kind of, I think. You can put like something like this in the boot. You see a few traps and things. It needs something else covering that one, and then it needs spraying. So what covers that one? We could have a completely side that's grilled, I guess. Not really going to matter. Now traps, I think majority of them are probably black on these parts, and that was definitely black. There we go. So there's a Ghostbusters trap. I think that's not bad. You can kind of identify it, can't you? Does that look right? It doesn't look bad, does it? Yeah, I quite like that. It's recognisable. Who else is in the UK? What, YouTubers? There's a few YouTubers in the UK. I don't know that many. I know a few that are smaller, but I quite like. But I don't really tend to do a lot of collabs with people, really. I should do more, to be honest. I do enjoy it. I just don't get the chance to. Right, everyone like the trap. Did that look okay? Do you think that looks all right? I need to figure out how to make a backpack. Nope, you don't like it. It's kind of, does the thing come out the back? Does it, or it doesn't come over the top? No, it doesn't, because that has to open up another beam come out. So it must come over like that. Yeah. Sniper kill 3445. I can see you. You're not removed. I can see you. Right. Let's see if I can weld one of these in the back then. The trap looks awesome. Thank you very much. I did think it might work to do it this way. Okay, I'm going to only put one in here for now, but I haven't got anywhere to put it really. Let's just put it at the back of here if I can't. It's not going to let me. Not going to let me. Let me put my trap down, please. Aww. Okay, we're not putting it down for now, apparently. The game says no. We'll leave it out here for now then. Let's put some floor on the back of this thing. Do I want any more metal? Probably not, because I don't want to make this any heavier. It does turn quite nicely at the weight it is now. Do want to keep it low down. Let's go to there, and this whole back section then is going to open up. This is where the roller thing comes out with the backpacks on. I'm not going to make it roll out because it's just going to be asking for more lag. Let's try to cover up some of this side section and to make it a little bit more how you would imagine it to be. So let's get rid of that so the boot can shut. That's it, that's fine. And then maybe a curve there to indicate that there's wheel arches underneath. That's not bad. And we could probably do a similar thing here, just to give the impression that we've got wheel arches. Well, they are underneath there, but it's not a lie. Okay, that there. And then the same over here. One of those. One there, and then that there. Okay, that kind of looks okay in the back now. And then we want to spray it white. Okay. And probably spray that suspension white, and I'm going to do the floor in like a light grey. There we go. So the inside back is done. We still haven't got this front section built, and we still haven't got the glass in. So we did have this bit done, didn't we? But then I deleted it, so we'll need to use those curves again. I'd have brought the roof down a bit. I thought it was a little bit too high. I think I was right. I think it was. I might try using these 1/3s of these. Let's see how they look. Is there any way I can use those? Probably not actually. It's the wrong angle, isn't it? Yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, there's nothing the other way round. So, okay, I can convert to a wedge single, and if that's going to work, let's have a look at that. If I did, I'd convert that like that. That's not bad. And then the other side like that. That's okay. And then I can bring underneath here, probably go in one and then bring out the with these maybe. I'll actually use longer ones. Use 2s, 3s. 3. That's not bad. It'll be a 3 on the inside and a 2 on the outside, won't it? It'll have to be a 2 on the outside. Should add an interesting shape to it though. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that makes it slightly wider at the bottom than the top. I like that. This gives it a little bit more. Oh, white, please. Right. Actually, could have got away with those being grey, because I think, am I right in saying that they're not white? It's like a metal connecting the bottom to the top. So I probably could have gone with those being, just to add a little more detail to the build, and made it like that. It's more like an ambulance sort of affair. We can do that. I think actually I've got to do something with that back, so I'm going to take that away. We'll work on that. And then that and that and that in grey. I think it looks better in grey. Am I right? Yeah, I think that looks better in grey. Lane Holt, not the Xbox One has not got a version of Scrap Mechanic as of yet. The devs did say that they would like to be able to release a version for the Xbox, but there's no plans to do it right at this time. Due to the fact that there is a lot to this, it's not just a simple port, but it is something they'd love to be able to do. So maybe it will happen at some point in the future. Okay, so I think in this stream we're nearly there. If I get the boot on and I get some of that roof rack done and the lights, I can then finish this off at my own leisure and get this pucker for you, so it's all good for the workshop. But it's looking reasonably well so far, I think. Well, I like it. I like the fact that all the doors open and you can actually, oh, I thought you could. Yeah, you can. You can actually crawl out. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like these. Who was it that suggested I use these parts? I can't remember now, and I'm really sorry that I can't, but I do like that a lot. That's cool. So, roof rack. Then it's pipe pieces. There's little lights. There's big lights. There's tanks on. There's all sorts. No, you can't get it for Xbox Lane. Sorry, not at the moment. If you can't get Scrap Mechanic on the Xbox, so you can't have it installed on the Xbox. There is no version on the Xbox. Right. Let's go. Pipe pieces. White again is such a mistake of a colour to use. We're going to go there, and we're going to go there. Wrong. We're going to go there. That's it. Now we want T sections, and I took them out. Although they could be quite interesting also. I can have those in there somewhere. Yeah, maybe attaching. Maybe. Where is it? I think I had it there and I lost it. That one. Yeah. Maybe I'm going to have the blue lights. Yeah, I'm going to have those up there. So I'm going to have a whole string of that here. And then I'm going to have those light pieces on the top. Where's that wedge I had? It's not there. I'll need to find it. Yeah, non-existent unless you have a time machine. You're absolutely right. There's no version on the Xbox. Don't believe the hype of anyone who tells you that there is, because there isn't. Right, okay. So, lights then. Now, Durf does the lights that are blocks, like a pixel block. It'd probably be the best way of doing that bar of lights. Or else, where are the square lights? There's some square lights in the Legend pack, but they're not cubes. They're just a square. They might work though. Well, I can't find them at the moment. Well, they're not going to be up here. Oh, well, they might be actually. Here we go. There is a light up block, but then I can get that from Durst, and there's these squares. I'll use these little lights because they come in handy. Definitely. I'll need these big lights potentially. Okay. High powered headlights. Yeah. Okay. Right, what have we got then? There's the pixel block. That may be what I'll use. So the pixel block, I can paint it blue. We'll have it on 3 that side. No, we won't. We'll have it on 2 that side and 2 that side, and then we'll have a strip of just normal pieces in the middle. Just normal blocks. So we actually will have this block because I like the look of it more, just for something different. And then these ones on the edge we'll paint blue. Okay, and then we'll paint this. Oh, not yellow, we won't. We'll paint this in this colour. Oh, that's the front strip. Now there's a big red light sitting on top. Can you be a moderator? Do we have any reason for a moderator right now? I don't think I need one right at this moment in time. Please don't anyone make that I do. There's no need for any language or bad language, let's say, or anything like that. So, right. I'm going to go on the back of there. On the back of there, we want a high-powered white light, and we want a red light, which I'm probably going to put on that. But I need... What's a focus light? I might even try that. I don't know what it is. I'm going to give it a go. Right, so a focus light. That's the white light on that side, that's cool. And then it's a red light on this side, so we're going to put one on there and then make this one red. Okay. That's all cool. Then the little lights, where did I put them? I got rid of them. They're these ones. We want these on. Are they somewhere on the front there, aren't they? Yeah, like there and there, and they're blue as well. Blue. So we have blue lights, we have red lights, we have all that front piece done there. Now, the next section, this is where I need a picture of what's actually on the roof, and I haven't got one. So, I can see down one side. So I know that there's some yellow tanks coming back there. It's this middle section I'm not sure about. I've got yellow tanks on the side. There's a blue pipe that comes down the side and in around about here. So we can get that built. Do we want to do that in big tubes maybe? I'd like to use some of those mini pipe timers so that it looks like it moves. And they've got that look to them. I quite like that. But I'll have to have corners out of that. Let's see what we can do with that actually. So if it came out from down here and it went up there, it goes over the top of that. So let's go up one more. Over the top. Over there. up again, and then take this one again. Oh, it's not letting me. Why is it not letting me put that there? Ah, am I crashing into the roof? Okay. Bring it back. Let's go up another one. That's not going to let me do that one then, no. That's not good. Right, let's move back there when this is... Let's move it there. This is not going to be the right shape, I don't think, but we could try it. Back here and then up. Okay, I can do it then. Now over the top. Correct. And another one of those in there. And that's blue. Let's paint it blue. Oh, they don't paint. That's not good then, is it? Oh, and you got that. I was hoping I'd be able to use those because they're like got the ridges down them that they kind of looked right, but they're not going to work if they don't paint. I'm going to have to delete those, replace them with normal pipe pieces now. I don't think I can do that without deleting it all. Actually, I might be able to. Yes, I can, in fact. That's where straight piece gone. Straight piece. And there it is. Okay, so we're going to do that. We can take this one away, but we need to connect it. So let's connect it at the top so it won't disappear when I it doesn't matter what I connect it with, to be honest, as long as it's connected. Right, now I can delete this and this now because it's not going to fall down while it's connected. Put that there, put that there. Same with this one there. And now take that out and take that out and then put one of those there. Okay, so now we can spray it blue. Yeah, I think that's wide enough. If I used the bigger pipe pieces, I think it'd look too thick. But that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm good with that. What would you like to play with Squid and Ash? Yes, it was fantastic, to be fair. I didn't speak enough. I understand that now. I realise I should have. I was a little bit overwhelmed with the fact that I was playing with them. So I guess I let that get to me and didn't really talk as much as I perhaps should have. But it was a hell of a lot of fun. Yeah, definitely was. Okay. So without knowing what this section looks like, we can see there's a bit close to the back that has... I'm not sure how far back it is because it looks like we've got another set of lights at the back as well. What's it like on the side view one? Let's have a look. Let me just have a quick look. Sorry that I have to pause it there for a second, but I need to see this picture. So now I can see it. Yeah, it looks like there's some more lights at the back, similar to the ones at the front. So let's have a look then. I could perhaps save this while I've got, while I think about it, and we don't have something go horribly wrong. So it is, of course, the Ecto 1. Let's save that. And then I'll spawn an Ecto 1 in for a second and steal this section here. Yes, that's what I want. Come on. Anything else I want to steal? No, let's get rid of it. I'm leaving some litter around, look. Okay, so this then we wanted on the back. So let's bring it back there. I probably don't want this as high. It doesn't look as if it's as high at the back. No, it is. It's exactly the same. The back is the same as the front. There's lights on. There's a big green tube down one side and two little yellow canisters on the other side. So I kind of got the idea of what it looks like now. Looking at another photo, I can see both sides of it, which is cool. So, well, let's go. Right, I'm going to stream for probably about another half hour So whatever I don't have done by then, I will get done at a later date. I'm just thinking that these were a little too high, and maybe I should have gone down to the bottom there and just put the lights in front. But then again, there is a lot to go on there, so probably I'm not going to... I think that's right, actually. Bearing in mind the height of some of the other things, it's probably going to be right. Now, the lights on the back, it hasn't got the red and the white light on the back, so we'll delete those once we've got this on here. It's making sure I get this in the center where it needs to be, which is, we're going to put it there. Then we're going to delete these lights because I don't have them on the back. Okay. In fact, there's nothing connected to that light on the back. And then there's a ladder going up this side, which is a bit strange, and there's like a tube. Let's find what can we use? We can use parts of the Legend mod, because there's definitely bits in there that will work. Like, for instance, this, and maybe that. I don't know how big that is. We'll find out in a second. Yeah, that. So for this tube on the one side, it wants to be... It's not going to let me lay them on its side, so I need something to attach it. So let's have maybe one of those. Could work. So we're going to go with that, and we're going to have that there. And this goes all the way forward to about here. It's going to want to have end blocks on it, and the middle is going to want to be this. And then this isn't entirely accurate, but it's as close as I can probably get it. It's got this green going down here, and then we're going to put black attaching it there and there. Yeah, that's reasonably cool. And then it's got a ladder coming down off the side there. In fact, that probably wants to be a little further back than that. Let's do it there, there, one of those there, and oh, wrong way. Come on. Oh, I'll get it right eventually. Come on. There it is. And one of those there. Now let's spray again. Black and green. That's better. On this side, very similar thing, but we want these with probably one of those in black. So let's put two of those there for a second. Take the middle one away. And let's put yeah, I think it's only going to be short, and make that yellow, maybe with black. Yeah, I can go with that. I think that's cool. There's two of them at least. I don't know what they're called, so we're going to call them cans. It doesn't make any difference what I call them for now. Now let's put one on, and they are along this. They are along this side, and they're sort of one's by the pipe, I think, over here. I can put it there. And I want another one in. Okay, and we want that one a little bit further forward, maybe here. Yep, that's cool. Now we were trying to figure out how we're going to do this ladder, because there are no ladder pieces. Even in the, if I've got anything I could use in these. I've got this, could maybe act as a ladder. I've got this, I don't know what that looks like. We can try it out. Too close together. Have we got anything that's like a square? Just like a square? I don't think we do. Like a flat square. No. I can make it out of pipes, I guess. It might be a little bit too big. I can make the steps out of that, and the sides out of. Right, we got. What if I try and make it all out of that? I'll find out if it can be done. Let's have a look. So if that was there, let's go on top. Oh, come on. There, and there. I can't attach. Oh, I can attach to the sides. Yes, I can. Kind of. I'm wondering whether it's going to let me attach to the other side. Something says it should. And this is just a derf. This is just a derf part. So, can I? Oh no, don't tell me I can't. Ah. Yes. We have a ladder coming on. Oh, come on. Right, that's a ladder. That's cool. Shift Q, yes, turn it back. Yes, I know. I often don't. I apologise. I can be a bit of a div. Right, if that was attached then to the side, it goes up and over there. Yes, it does. How am I going to do that then? Come out the side here, I guess. There? I guess it would be there. Yeah. And then attach that to the green pipe. I'm hoping beyond hope. That comes down here and it comes right down past the side. It's not letting me put it anywhere because that's an angled piece. Ah, you little poop. Ah, lets me put it there. Is that going to get in the way of the door? No, I don't believe it is. That could be quite cool then. Ah, that's nice. It just come down a little bit lower, so I need to make it just one more longer than that. There we go. That might now get in the way of the door though, because I'm not sure. I think that's out there. Yeah, I can't put that there. So it kind of doesn't work. I could have done with that being one further back. Or I just leave it like that. And you get the general idea. It's about the right position for where it should be. But unfortunately, I can't do it any other way. And like that, it's not quite attached, but it'll do. It gives a general idea. You've got that ladder on the side there. I think that looks cool. The ladder does look great. Yes, it does. I think it does, anyway. Okay. And then it's this middle section, then we're not 100% sure. And I'm going to get this back done, and then I'm going to call it a day and finish this off at my leisure and get it on the workshop for you guys. But let's get this back section done. Where are you? There. Do I want it? No, that can't be right, can it? No, we're going to do the same curve as we had before. And then work it out from there, I think. So it's going to need to be a single and a single. That'll do, yeah. Like so. white. So I believe the back one would be white. Yeah, I think so. That'll be all right. And then we need a boot. And I've got rid of my bearing. Let's find one. I think with three hot bars I could at least get the bearing and leave it in there. But yeah, I always seem to put things over the things I'm going to want next. Right, let's put that in there. Okay, so the boot goes with exactly the same exactly the same shape as the rest of it, but I think if I take that out, the actual boot comes down a slightly different curve. It does, in fact. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to go with that, and then I might even do it as a curve rather than a, because it will look nicer if I do it as a butt, a big butt. Like so. Yeah, I'm good. I'm happy with that. Now we need one of these on at least both sides there. And then the big butt. Yeah, that was right. Come on. No, I don't want to go to that side one. Oh, it's not going to let me do that. Okay. Let's take these out because I'm going to need the boot to come down there. Now, if it's not going to let me attach that, I'm going to need to work my way around this. So, I will be removing this, it's just temporary. Okay. And let's bring up the part I want. There. Okay. No, I don't want to attach it to that. Okay, here we go. This should work. Now I could delete that one, delete that one. There we go. Well, they're all attached to the same thing. That's cool because I want them to be. Then put that on there, that on there, those two there. Right, how is that? Ooh, something isn't right there. I think, well, I get it on a lift, it might be. Let's see if we look at this. Oh no, I'm right. It is, that's all the boot, that's fine. So that should now... What's being said here? Dislike my vids, cringy. You have no videos, maybe you should get a life and start making some. Okay, I don't think it's necessarily getting a life by making YouTube videos. It is not as easy as people think it is, for starters, that's one thing. But also, it does take up quite a lot of your life, if I'm honest. I don't do as much as I'd like to do with maybe my family and other things because I'm trying to get YouTube videos out. It is a harder job than you would probably imagine. That's not to say I don't enjoy it, because I do as well. Okay, well, there's a bigger window than that on the back, but if I go up again, I'm going to be breaking it, and I don't really want to do that. Let's make this white. Okay. Not me. I don't know who you were talking to because I wasn't keeping up with it. I heard Jacksepticeye was mentioned, PewDiePie was mentioned. If someone's having a go at someone else in the chat about YouTube videos, then it's up to the individual if they want to make videos or not. Not everyone wants to do it, I guess. I don't know what's being said, and I don't necessarily want to know if it's people slagging each other off. Then please don't. Let's have a little bit of respect for each other if we can, please. So far I've not needed a moderator in my chat, and I don't want to have to start needing one. So, not right now. That to there, and then we need a handle. Let's use a... Where's you gone? Where's you gone? One of... You've got to be here somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? You can't lose it that easy. Ah, here we go. Where we got? There it is. That's the one. Now, because I've got a centre, I've got straight pieces on there as well. I'm going to put one of these down here. Maybe the other way round. Yep, and let's make this one silver as well. And let's take that to the controller, and then the controller set to 75. No, we'll go more than that. We'll go 135. That's gonna go way up in the air. There we go. That opens nicely. How good would I say I am at scrap mechanic? Well, I've had a lot of practice, over 1,000 hours. I'm reasonable, but there's still a lot of things I don't know. When it comes to logic, I am a novice. I'm not very good at logic. I don't even pretend to be. And I would always seek help from someone like Khan if I wanted to do some logic stuff. As far as getting bearings and things to work, no, don't get me wrong, I still make simple mistakes, but I think we all do. But yeah, I consider myself reasonably good, let's say. I'm not a genius. I don't believe I'm an expert, as I was called. Let's face it, I didn't win those challenges. I know it's 2-on-1. I did my best, but I think 15 minutes to build something is way too quick, or half an hour even. It depends what you're building. It's like the multiplayer Mondays. I enjoy them, but they are so hard to build things in the time them guys do. It is a challenge. I tend to like things to look nice, so I try to get them to make aesthetically pleasing things. And you don't have time for that in half an hour, so that's my downfall in the multiplayer Mondays. Trying to make things look a bit too flash and then running out of time. Best scrap builder ever? I definitely wouldn't say so. If I'm honest, I think some of my designs look really good, because I tend to, like I say, I'm an artist anyway. I tend to try and make things look as nice as I can. They don't always function as nice as I could get them to function, maybe. Khan is all about functionality. His builds still look pretty cool, but they work fantastically well, and I give him lots of credit for that. Me, they tend to look quite nice, don't necessarily function as well as other people's. This, however, is functioning nicely. It's just a decent speed, and it's driving quite well without the assisted steering or anything like that. I mean, what I mean by assisted steering, let me quickly show you. I've got something that needs assisted steering. The Ford Shelby GT. Now, there is a convertible version of this. I'll probably do a video with this in it. Now, this uses assisted steering. So it has thrusters at the sides here, which assist it on steering, and it works. But actually, no, that's not the one that hasn't got assisted steering. There is one with assisted steering. I'll tell you what it does have, though. The Batmobile does. Let's bring that Batmobile in just for a second. I'll drive this one around in a moment, but I'll show you what I mean. I had it also. Oh, actually, I can show it easier. on the Ultra 4 Buddy. Was that the one? I have too much in my inventory. I need to start deleting some stuff. That is not the one. Come on, find it, Spexxy. You can do this. The Ultra 4 Buggy, that was the uploaded one, so that's definitely got it on. So this one has this on here. Now I did kind of show it in the video. On the back here, let's get it on a lift. On the back here, it has some sensors, and they tell when this block goes backwards and forwards. Now the block's set on 15 reverse to start with. That puts it in front of this sensor, which says you're going in reverse. When you go forward, it puts it in front of this sensor, and so it knows you're going forward. The assisted steering is these thrusters here, and what they do is they actually push you around, one here and one on the opposite diagonal side, to make it turn quicker, because it wasn't turning very well with the suspension at the angle that it's at. So why I did it to have it so when it goes in reverse is because when you go in reverse, if you're having assisted steering from thrust, they need to go in the opposite direction when you're going in reverse, otherwise you don't turn the right way and you end up going diagonally in a line, which isn't what you want. So that's why I did it that. So this one here tells you whether you're going left or right, so that will turn when I turn the steering wheel, and this one will go forward and back on the throttle. So it knows whether I'm going forward or reverse, and whether I'm going left and whether I'm going right. And based on that, it makes the right thrusters work through logic, and that is how I do the assisted steering. I haven't had to do it with these builds, but yeah, so like I'll show you if I can get in this. Underneath is the quickest route, I think, and let's get in. Where's your seat? There we go. So it will turn on assisted steering. You can see how it lights up a little bit as the thrusters push it, and if I reverse it, they go the opposite way, so it actually turns the way it should in reverse. Otherwise you would end up going a diagonal line. What you'd end up doing is, if I can demonstrate it, what you'd end up doing is no, I can't even demonstrate. It's not going to let me now because of the way I've set it up. I can't actually demonstrate what I was trying to do. So yeah, you'd end up turning the wrong way, but that's how it works. Let me show you then quickly this convertible, if it's going to work for me. Just jump out of my buggy. Delete him. There we go. And then let's get in the Shelby. So this is my Shelby convertible. In size comparison, this is much bigger than the Ecto 1. It should be, if I was building to the same scale, the Ecto would have been a lot bigger. Originally I was going to build it a lot bigger, but I've ended up trying to scale it down. Yeah, this is a big car, but it's fast. And like I say, there's no assisted steering on this, but it does actually turn quite well. It doesn't tip over. It spins out quite nicely. And when, let's see, I'm right on the border there. Let's see if I press the 1 button. What does the 1 button do? It's the door. It's jammed. The 2 button is the lights. There we go. There's the door. If I turn left and right, we've got the left and right lights turning on at the front there, and the back as well to indicate it. If I go in reverse, the rear lights will come on. Yeah, and if I press 3, I get the bonnet open. You see the engine in there. This is, I tried to get a little bit of detail in it. It's even got light up blue lights when the bonnet opens based on a sensor that can see that opening. So that's another little thing. And then we have this, which is the convertible roof. We drive it around with that open. Took a little bit of getting that right, but it does work nicely. And there it is. So I will put that on the workshop. I want to do a video of it actually. There's going to be a video with some sports cars. I'm going to actually find the best sports cars I can in the workshop, do a video of them, and then show this in the same video. So that's what I was waiting for. You've got a sneak peek because I've just shown it now. Let's just take it away. It's not what we were doing. But I am about to end the stream anyway. I think we've got this the way it needs to be. Anyone think that I can do any more right now? I don't think I can. I think I need to finish this off the stream where I can actually get a picture of what's on top, and get the rest of it right. I think so far, so good. The ladder looks smart. This back section looks good. There should be some lights in here, which I need to figure out. But it's all looking pretty swish. I need to get the lights going on and off, like flashing lights, and maybe get some sort of siren going as well if I can. But I think it's all looking good. The red wings are not the same on each side. No, I know they're not, because I put those wedge pieces in here and I didn't put them on the other side. I didn't know if I was keeping them, that's why. I may or may not. It's something I was going to look at, to which way I go. I think I may not keep them. Which do you think looks better? Who's put the surface panel? Because the trouble is, if I put a little bit of surface panel on, I suffer a little bit from OCD. I'll be honest with you. If I put them on there, I'm going to then want the surface panel on there, and I can't have one that fits on there. I can have them along there, but I can't put them behind that because that won't go on. So it will make it all. I know that they're sticking out, and that a little bit bothers me. It doesn't that much. I can ignore it, but I can see them, and I don't know if I like it. So it may stay that way. It may change. I don't know. But there you go. Now they're the same both sides. They look good from a distance, I think, reasonably anyway. It's not the shape that it should be, but it adds a little bit more detail doing that. But if I leave them like that, I'm aware that those wedge pieces are there, and I'm not that keen on them, if I'm honest. And I could put white wedge pieces over the top of it, but then again, I'd want to do that down the rest of the panel to make it right. I'll have to have a look at it and see what I end up doing. But there it is for now. That is my Ecto 1. I'm going to try and build more of the actual building as well, and then I will put a video out of this once I've got all of that done. So we did have a working boot. We've got working doors. I never did make that bonnet raised, did I? Let's just do that quickly. I don't know. I did put the bearing in, I think. Where are you? There. You two there. And then one of these in there. Connect that up to that. And that set to maybe 75. And then that way. And let's spray these. That opens my bonnet, that's cool. I can make that open on the driver's seat as button, what's that, 2? Yeah. Button 2 will now open the bonnet. There's nothing in it for now. I'll make a nice looking engine in there. And I'll make a steering wheel, don't worry. I'm at the minute driving with an invisible steering wheel. It's a ghost steering wheel. Guys, look, it's Ghostbusters car. It has a ghost steering wheel. There's nothing wrong with that. It kind of looks like he's dancing. There you go. Let's see me rolling. Okay, and the seat colours as well. Yes, I will sort them out. I don't know what seat colours to put in. Maybe... There we go, red, because it'll bring in the red theme, shall we? The dark red. You've now got me doing something else when I really should be ending the stream. Red seats, there we go. Is that alright? Do you like the red seats? Yeah. I need to build the little backpacks to go in the boot. I've got to put that trap in the boot when I find it again. It's somewhere in this world. But that is where I'm ending this stream. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. It's been fun. Glad to have you all along for the ride. And if you see the next one, then hop on in as well. I will try and do more streams as much as I can, because I find that streams are a lot easier to do than making videos right now. But I will see you in the next one. So see you soon. Bye for now.